In the West African nation of Senegal, a small town called Bargny is fighting for its existence. In years to come, Bargny could drop off the world map. Residents in the coastal town fear that their homes will be swallowed and their lives uprooted. Despite several efforts by local authorities and the locals, Bargny's chances of survival appear slim. But what is causing the disappearance of the Senegalese coastal town? Our next report gets you all the details.
Bargny, a small town on the western coast of Senegal, is fighting for its existence. The encroaching sea waves have put the homes of the entire commune in danger. Rising water levels and coastal erosion hound the people of Bargny. Cracked walls, collapsed structures, and sunken buildings have become a common sight here.
Almost every year, 2 meters of coastline move forward. 2 meters, the sea advances by 2 meters. And I can confirm that, because in the history we've encountered, our grandfathers who are in this area, there are places of worship like mosques and cemeteries that have already been taken by the sea. Hundreds of houses have also been swallowed up by the sea.
According to the Senegalese Environment Ministry, the country loses 0.5 to 2 meters of coastline every year. Surface water runoff, sand extraction from beaches and coastal construction add to their woes. Despite the problems, the people of Bargny are not ready to give up on their homeland. The residents toil to keep their homes intact. They use tires and sandbags to fight the gigantic sea waves. But to their dismay, floods repeatedly swallow or ravage their houses. 63-year-old Ibrahima Diouf is one such resident. He's determined to save his home from the ever-rising sea waves.
This house will stay here as long as we're here, because every time it breaks, I'm going to redo it. There's no problem. It can stay here for another 50 years.
His 67-year-old neighbor, Indie Yassin Dieng, has a similar tale to tell. Dieng's home is one of the 30 houses damaged in mid-August flooding. The destruction has forced 6 of her 10 children to leave home.
I'm scared, and I have no doubt that if solutions aren't found, Bargny will disappear. Because, as I said, 3/4 of the house has been swallowed up. And we have no solution to adapt. What we have for our own means to adapt are tires, empty rice sacks filled with sand.
The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or the IPCC, has long warned against rising sea levels caused due to global warming. The UN body says climate change will lead to more frequent and severe flooding. With time, the coastal erosion and extreme weather events will increase. The frequency could be as high as once a year instead of once a century in the past. This has particularly put the population living along Africa's coastlines at risk.
Climate change is a visual and very real problem. Nobody suspects what climate change is doing to us poor people.
In Bargny, some 70,000 residents have lost 60 meters of coastline since the early 1980s. The citizens claim that the problem has worsened in recent years. With each passing day, the fear of Bargny becoming merely a memory grows in the hearts of its people.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.